Okay, guys, so the Matrix started in on me, but I just lost a half-hour video and another 19-minute video or whatever they were. I just lost two clips because Microsoft Clipchamp is a fucking piece of shit, and I'm a sad boy because of it. Anyways, let's make it back into happiness. But anyways, what I was saying was, well, I said all kinds of shit. I was talking for like 40 fucking minutes. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. That's life. It's so chaotic here. It's so chaotic, especially if you start telling the truth, man. I mean, I swear to God, it's like the reality becomes alive and hates you. It's like a programmed matrix. It's just full of distractions. That's it. And that's the way it's programmed. You could hate the entities playing through us. Uh, that's one option, but they're just playing a game. You could say their existence is to do that. Um, so, but that again, that is one reality to live in. That's one opinion to have. I could go into a totally different reality where everything's love and light and positivity if I wanted to. Uh, it feels like when I start thinking that way, I'm taking on a character of something that doesn't exist. If that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. I'm sort of kind of just channeling on this one still. Or maybe I made a mistake in my last video and that's why it got messed up and corrupted. What happened was that I was clicking the zoom in button and I just clicked it a bunch of times, I guess too many to zoom in, and it froze up the program and fucking restarted. And I lost both of the clips. I was like, huh, that sucks. Well, anyways, it is what it is. Maybe that clip wasn't supposed to be seen. Maybe whoever's controlling this thought that wasn't the best version of you. Do a better one. Say it this way. Don't say that stupid joke you said, or don't do that thing you did, or whatever. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it doesn't want an imperfect version of the message. Maybe I didn't do a good job, but I felt like it was an amazing video. Anyways, that sucks. Anyways, so this is the follow up to my video. Oh, that's the one that came out. Okay. So here's what I noticed is that we either create archetypes in our mind or characters, and or we channel entities or we are being played by entities because, come on, get the message out, please. When you take on the role of any one of the different several characters that's in your mind, you also end up in that reality. So what you actually are happening now is a multi-dimensional being. If you walk around with your happy-go-lucky personality, the reality projects that reality back to you. So you don't just alter your way of behaving, being the entities you allow to take your body over. You literally alter your whole fucking reality's perception into that reality. So you're actually a multi-dimensional being in a way. So you're not just in your own little world, you're in like 10 of them. So there's, come on, don't fucking take the message away, motherfucker. So, okay, the message that I'm trying to get out is these archetypes are characters we create in our mind or entities that live through us or play through us. When we take on the role of one of them and live that way or allow that thing to live through you or whatever the fucking way it works. When you tap into or align with that thought or that energy, you end up in that reality. So if you walk around in a loving state, you're going to be in a loving reality, to be honest with you. Um, because people are going to reflect that back to you, and that's what's going to exude off of you. Live in that reality if that's where you want to be. You can do that. Again, the daily existence is not so torturous every second of every day. My personal experience is a kind of shitty one right now. Whatever. I don't even have to really deal with it if I don't want to. But I'm doing somebody a pretty big favor right now. I'm doing something I definitely don't want to do. But anyways, so I also had mentioned that in that video. Something was really weird earlier. I know it's going to sound crazy, but I'm always honest. Like, I don't care if I look crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure I already look crazy. But, okay, anyways, earlier I was calling my dog. And I was like, Gracie, get over there. Get over there right now, you little weirdo. Get over there. And I always call her goofy names, like, you little weirdo or you goofy bud or whatever I call her. And I was like, get over there, you little weirdo. And I say, because she wasn't listening to me. She was kind of just like not listening to me. And I'm like, get over there, you little simulation. Get over there, you little simulation. What was weird is when I said it, I was, I believed it when I was saying it. I was like, not in an altered state. Well, I guess I was in an altered state of consciousness. But anyways, when I had said it to her, when she came in the room, a glow followed her. And I don't know if that was I don't know, it looked like light was coming off of her or something. But I remember in that moment, like I genuinely believe she was a simulation. And it was weird that she came. She actually, I don't know why I said it twice, because she started walking towards me the first time I had said it. Actually, the second that I said it, she started walking towards me. When I had said, get over there, goofy butt, or whatever I said, you little weirdo. I can't remember what I said, but I was like, get over there, goofy butt. And she was like, I said it twice. She kind of was just like walking in circles, or like she was like looking at the door in the hallway, and she wasn't listening to me. I said, get over there, you little simulation. Get over there, you little simulation. But she already started walking. I don't know why I said it twice, but she started walking on the first one. But this like orangish glow was following her. I was like, what the fuck am I seeing? Are my eyes fucking failing me? Like there was like literally like this orange glow following her. But I don't know what I was seeing. But again, in that moment, I truly believed she was a simulation. Like I didn't just think it, I truly believed it. And what's weird is, I'm sort of realizing, okay, so our brains are sort of programmed to not realize this is a simulation fully. Like even if we can say it and observe it and we think we truly believe it, we don't truly believe it. Because when you truly believe this reality is a fucking simulation, it gets weird. This reality will get weird to you. Remember, you can live in any of the created realities you create. You can live in any of the created realities you create. I don't know, one of the points I made in the last video is like, I'm sort of disingenuous in a way, because the truth is, life isn't all misery and shit and hell all the time. If you're in a suffering experience, that sucks. That can happen. But a lot of other shit can happen too. Again, I sort of think it's the way that the finances in the reality are balanced. The way that, people that have money portray themselves is weird to me. Just, I don't agree with a lot. I don't agree with the way people are paid, like all that. There's just so much in the reality I could just disagree with. It's all bizarre and stupid to me. It's stupid. We're in a reality that perpetuates war constantly, different countries with different opinions. And meanwhile, no American never had no real beef with no fucking Russian. How could they? They're on a different fucking continent. How could they? But, the American government's always got an issue with these motherfuckers over here. And the second there isn't an American government, boy, that Russian government's going to take over. And like all this sim does is like it tries to keep the little NPC thing that's plugged into it, or that is of it, in this sort of fear state, in this sort of fear. Oh no! And then you could potentially say, well, the human thing is programmed in a way. I mean, again, we are of the simulation, so absolutely, the humans programmed in a way to fuck this shit up or fail at this or whatever. Um, they are, they are. But you know, it is what it is. I don't know what to do about that. And again, like I said, we could hate these entities that work through us, whatever's going on here. Uh, but really, or you could sort of look at it like, well, that's just what's happening now. I don't hate any of these voices working through me or people playing through me or whatever's going on. These entities playing with us. Um, in one moment, I have the opinion of I forgive them, I love them, I don't care. Like they didn't set up this reality. They may be playing it. They may be tormenting us. I mean, I don't know how it's all happening, but why were they programmed to torment us? Why was a spider programmed to eat flies? Like they aren't the programmer. They aren't the programmer. I don't even think they know why this is all happening. I don't even think they know why it's all happening. These voices that speak to us, whatever realm they live in, where they get pulled off of humans and thrown into the pit. That was something I mentioned in the video. So schizophrenics basically sound like that. And if I'm saying something twice, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a perfect human. I just lost some videos. Schizophrenics sort of live in existence. Just go listen to a schizophrenic simulator and read the comments. They're pretty accurate according to the comments. So now, I've also heard from some people that they also have positive voices. Now, if you, as an individual, can't tap into any positive voice within you, you may have nothing but demons, or you've become sort of like what I would be called possessed by one of your demons. And what happens is that thing whispers in your ear and you relate to it. And demons aren't always wrong. Like, let's be brutally honest, demons aren't always wrong. And that's why they're so convincing. They're usually right, actually. Like the shit that the devil whispers in your ear is usually right. He usually makes great points. And that's why it's easy to control us and deceive us and blah, blah, blah. There's literally something. And I don't know how it makes its presence known, but I can feel its fucking presence. And it doesn't like me making these videos. Is that a ghost? Is that an entity that's attached to me that doesn't like me? Is that a technology that I'm feeling? Like something being, I don't know. And which reality do I want to live in? Do I want to live in the reality where everything's a 5G evil tower cooking us and every technology is destroying us? Blah, blah, blah. I'll say they're not doing a good job because I'm kind of still me and they haven't done enough damage to me to kill me yet. I still have my opinions. They haven't controlled my brain so bad with the cell phone flushes that I'm now fucking retarded or whatever. Like I have my opinions. You know what I'm saying? And my opinions are in my reality. Like when I was a kid, I was in a different reality. When I was a teenager, I was in a different reality. When I was in my 20s, I was in a different reality. In my 30s, a different reality. I'm always in a different reality. I'm actually a multi-dimensional being that can live in any reality I want to. Because again, when you take on the role or the belief of one of the entities or voices, you end up in that reality. And you sort of get back what you put in. It's done in a weird sort of righteous way, even though this reality is kind of harsh and dark and evil and da da da. And I don't agree with so much. The daily existence is actually not so bad in one argument. That's not true, or that can be true. Uh, So you can't say it. For me to say this is a full hell realm, that's actually sort of being disingenuous. It's not. There's plenty for people to do. There's plenty of entertainment. There's plenty of excitement. There's plenty of distractions. There's plenty of. That's kind of what it does. If I now just, I'm in a hell realm, it's all to torment me, and I just allow that archetype, that character, that whatever that is, to take over my psyche. I will become possessed by it. And that will become me. I will be that guy. So, again, I hope I made that point, and I fucked it up, and I did it much better the first time around. I hope I made the point. The truth, like, just in the, how can I say it in the most basic way, is like, if I take on the role of that archetype, that happy-go-lucky aspect of myself, I sort of end up in that reality. If I take on the role of that fucking everything's brother, or that righteous, I need to fucking kill all the evil archetype, I'm in that reality. Like, I'm in that fucking reality when I'm saying that shit. And we really do project our consciousness into multiple different realities. And then what we believe becomes our reality. So in a weird way, reality's done in a like weird kind of righteous way. Like, you get back what you put in. You get back what you put in. If you walk around loving people and you're all smiles and happy and giving people hugs and telling people they're beautiful, you're going to get back a lot of smiles and happy people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it works. And you don't have to tap into any one archetype. You don't have to, first off, you don't have to allow one archetype to possess you. And you don't have to tap into any one archetype all the time. Like, bro, if I'm out on a fucking, hanging out with you, let's say, we're shooting pool, I don't always want to be hanging out with this place is hell and they're tormenting us. Like, I don't always want to be hanging out with that guy. Like, can you tap into one of your other archetypes, one of your other characters? Can you be a kid again? Can you act 13 or 14 or 15 when you had your fucking comical personality or your whatever, your charisma, before this reality contaminated you? Because if you take on those archetypes, you will end up in a reality that feels very real to you. That's that reality. Anyways, I hope I'm making sense. Man, what was interesting is that I sort of came to a realization that we were multidimensional beings in the last clip. That's just what made it good. It was just genuine. And now I'm giving you like this watered down shit fucking version of it. But it was pretty cool. Like, the way I came to the conclusion of the what if, it was pretty impressive. But anyways, not impressive, just like, it was cool. I liked it. You know, I like seeing genuine reactions or whatever, but yeah, that could be what's happening, that we're actually like a multidimensional being and we don't realize we're creating our reality, and whatever we sit around and believe is what is going to become of our reality. And you could say that somebody that enjoys ballet dancing and that's their passion and that's what all she wants to do and blah, 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 is ignorant to the fucking matrix. Or you could say she's living in the reality that she's choosing. Dumbass. Or you could say, and this guy that just loves watching The Simpsons or loves watching Beavis and Butthead or loves watching NASCAR or whatever I could say in the realm, he's ignorant. No, first off, he's ignorant. He's stuck in this realm. He's only tapping into what he has access to. And leave him be. He's in his little reality that he's happy in. You know what I'm saying? You could say it's like that. I think microplastics dehydrate you. But anyways, yeah, this reality is interesting. The human psyche is interesting. The way the brain works, the way we can sort of manifest whatever reality we want based on our beliefs. Yeah, I mean, that what I'm saying, I'm not saying that spiritual version of it. I'm not saying, oh, if you think, all fucking flowery, you're going to manifest wealth or something, whatever people say. Like, I don't believe in that. I think that's like weird mental disorder shit. But what I'm saying, like from a psychological perspective, is if you believe that shit though, that's going to be your reality. We're all kind of in our own little worlds anyways. Um it's weird. Earlier I had the Godhead moment for a second again. And I was just like totally convinced that I was God, and not even in a way that I'm the one and only God, more like I am God, and everybody can say that. Everybody else can say that, and it's still true. But then it poses the question of like, well, why are we doing this to ourselves? If this is all one, and then it poses the question of, well, what is it doing to you? Like truly, outside of your torment the hell out of yourself, this is a hell realm archetype or personality or demon in some cases that completely possesses people. Um, what are you doing? That's on a daily basis. That's so tremendously bad, so insufferable. And if you have, I don't know, like some physical ailment or your back's fucked up or like you're literally in physical torment. I mean, I don't really know what to say to anybody in that situation. I'm sorry you're in hell. But I, uh, I just remembered another distraction of the Matrix. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to cut this one off. Hopefully, this one doesn't fucking fall apart and fuck up on me. That last one was a great video, but anyways.